Hey everyone, welcome back to 12 Days of Autumn with Daisy and Christy. We are on to day 6, which is about patchwork, and so this is being combined with the Quilters vibe that Sarah and Daisy do, and this is the quilt patchwork that we are being inspired by. So I'm going to go ahead and use some more of this Auburn Lane. Kind of obsessed with it, have you noticed? And I'm going to use 4 of the pattern papers to create the inspiration for me. I do take inspiration from the quilt. However, what I'm going to do is take the larger triangles and put them all together. And so it's like a diamond, and then have the little triangles be on the outside of it. So you'll see that all come together. But I just felt like in order to place my photo, that would be the best way to go about it. And I really like the way it turned out. This layout becomes super simple because there's so much, the patchwork kind of becomes so much you don't want to take away from that, or at least I didn't want to take away from that, and a simpler layout is kind of what became of it. So in order to do this, thankfully, these are easy triangles. These are the ones that you cut a square, and then you cut the square in on the diagonal, and it makes 2 triangles, and it's the right shape. So if you have watched, let me think. I don't even think I have posted that video yet. I was going to do 30 days of sketches in November, but there's just no way. So I'm holding it off, and I'm going to hopefully do it in January. But there is a layout for that series that will come up that I was trying to do triangles, and I could not make them work. And then if you watched the last time I participated in Quilters Vibe with Sarah and Daisy, that also had triangles, but I couldn't make those triangles either. So if it's not the easy triangles like this, I struggle. So anyways, I was able to get them all put down together the way I wanted it to look today. I'm grabbing this photo I took. This is quite a recent photo actually, and it's just one morning when I was having some coffee in bed and Nora was lying down watching a show, and it was just one of those kind of nice early mornings, so we weren't quite ready to go downstairs, and just kind of relaxing, and I just really liked the shot and just documenting, and very how kind of sometimes our mornings are. They sometimes are really lazy like this, and I love them. If we get up early enough where we have enough time to just kind of sit and take a little bit of time, most of the time that's how we're sitting. And then every once in a while Jackson gets up early with us too. That's happening less and less nowadays. He's only 4.5 and he's already like, I love sleep, all I want to do is sleep. But every once in a while he does that too. And so Nora's gonna do some commentary with me, and so he'll join us and we'll all just kind of cuddle together, and I love our Monday mornings. So that's what this is gonna be about. I'm also showing you there how I ended up popping, what I did is for 2 of the patches, I guess I'll call them, I popped the 2 triangles in the front up on pop dots, like fun foam, and then on the other 2 I popped the back triangle up with some fun foam just to give it a little bit of dimension and play. You probably can't see that a whole lot with the layout, when you're recording it flat, the dimension doesn't really pop up a lot, but I can see it and I really love the effect that it gives. And then I'm just going to stick with using a couple stickers. I used these 2 banners that I had stuck together for another project and didn't end up using, and they just say you and me. And then I find a few of the floral stickers, and I'm going to add those to 2 of the triangles right at the very top. You can see me adding that in there. I love that little added just little texture and bit to it. I also happened to find that little mug that said hello coffee mug because I'm drinking coffee. That's fitting, and I have a lot of coffee themed stuff that I should probably start using, because how many coffee layouts can one person make, right? We all like coffee, but I don't need to make it the biggest thing ever. This frame, however, it's a wood grain frame. This is the only piece that really isn't from the Auburn Lane collection. It's just a chipboard piece from a summer line. It just happened to really tie in with everything. And I debated if this is going to happen or not because it does cut into my photo. So I have to trim my photo down, and I wasn't sure that I wanted to take away the natural light that was kind of coming through on it. But in the end, I trimmed the tissue paper as well, so it all just kind of fits in. And I'm pleased with the way it all turned out. It worked okay. I wish that frame had just been a little bit bigger. I didn't want to cut my photo, but I did. And I'm never going to notice it down the road. It's always just that small stuff you notice while you're actually scrapping, right? All right, so now I'm thinking it needs a little bit more, obviously. So I'm going to grab a rub-on from the rub-on sheet, and it just says, again, you. So this one says you and me, and I think the other one says me and you. So it's like me and you and me. I don't know, you get the point. I just wanted to put something in that little blank spot where you could put the date without putting the date there. I also, you can see there's a tab, a tag underneath the photo. I was playing around trying to see if I liked that, and I do like that effect. So that's going to go there. I'm just going to outline it. And then I put a piece of ephemera, that circle green, on the green. I like the tone on tone with the black heart and the mug, and that just kind of makes a nice little cluster there. And now you're going to watch me struggle with my title. I wanted to use these thickers. I thought if I could find the right colors, I could make this work. And this is an example of how I struggle with these mixed colored alphas. I cannot make this work. I don't like the way it looks. I tried. I tried a few times. I can't. So what I do end up using is I make the word, my title is going to be, I think it's Monday Morning Vibes, and then I think to myself, I swear I just did a layout that was called that. So I think I changed it to autumn, but in my head, this is what I'm thinking of. And so I know the word Monday, I can spell it with this awesome little alpha that has the shiny gold on one side and the rose gold on the other. I love that alpha. I need to find out where I could buy more of it because it's perfect. And then I have this, which you also just saw me use with my leaves layout the other day, and I can spell the word vibes if I play around a little bit with the, like, I'm taking kind of some words apart in order to create it. I don't mind that. Doing stuff like that doesn't bother me. You can see I can still use that word day and the word best day. I can use that word day, and I think I took out, like, I don't know, one letter. I can make it work. So I'm fine with that. Sometimes I do that to make it work for me and help kind of expand that sticker sheet just a little more. And then I'm like, okay, I find these awesome they kind of have the same feel to them, but they're crate kind of looking with little flecks of gold. So this is going to work. I'm going to spell out the word autumn. Oh, finally. I'm not liking the way that looks though, because it's just off. So I'm like, let's go back to Monday. I struggled, you guys, massive struggling with my title. This is it. This is my layout. It just took me this long to figure out the placement of my title and what I'm going to do. The only other thing I actually add is a little flourish piece up at the top to kind of round it all off. And that does it for this layout. So I hope you enjoyed. Go check out Daisy's take. And then because this is part of that Quilters Vibe series that every once in a while I hop in with Sarah and Daisy. Sarah also has a layout based on the pattern of this. She's not part of her series, but she has the pattern. So head on over to Sarah Scraps and look at her layout as well. And we hope you've been enjoying our 12 days of autumn. I'm going to be real with you. This is up to where I've scrapped, so I'm now scrapping by the day, and I'm praying I can stay caught up. I have all the ideas in my head. I just had to get my photos printed. And have you noticed how much stitching I've been doing? So if maybe I can cut out my stitching, I can make this all come together, and I won't be behind. We'll see. So fingers crossed that everything's going to be good, and I'll see you for the next 6 days with no problems. But you all know how life is and how it goes, and I know you guys all don't mind and you give us breaks, and you're all so gracious. So thank you. And let me know if you have any questions or comments or anything like that. I'll try to get to them. I love reading everyone's comments. Even though I don't respond, I do see them. So thank you, everyone. There is a look at my final layout, and I will see you tomorrow with day number 7. Bye!